Success isn't random. It follows a code. Welcome to the Conant Code, where we break down the strategies, challenge the myths, and uncover the truth in 5 minutes or less. Now, let's crack the code.
It starts in a Boston workshop, 1845. Peter Cooper, the same man who built America's first steam locomotive, is boiling animal parts. Not for soup, for glue. And what he discovers, by accident, is that the collagen inside the bones and skin can be turned to powder. That, when mixed with water, makes a strange, wobbly gel. And like any good American inventor, he patents it, flavors it, then walks away from it. For the next 50 years, Cooper's creation sits forgotten. Enter Pearl Waite. He's not a dessert mogul. He's a cough syrup and laxative salesman in LeRoy, New York. Pearl and his wife, they add sugar, fruity flavors, and they give it a name. Jell-O. They try selling it door to door, and no one bites. But here's where Jell-O gets its big break. A marketing move decades ahead of its time. They give it away in free recipe books to housewives across America. Once in the pantry, it stays in the pantry. By 1904, sales hit $250,000. By the 1930s, Jell-O was as American as apple pie. Norman Rockwell even slipped it into one of his paintings. And for the younger crowd, Rockwell was basically the Instagram of mid-century America, only with a paintbrush. But I digress. Here's where we hit the yuck factor. Jell-O, well, it's not and has never been vegetarian. It's made from gelatin, processed collagen, which comes from hides, bones, and connective tissues of pigs and cows, not horse hooves. That's a myth. That's keratin. But still, very much an animal product. Those bright, fruity cubes from your childhood, they start their life as meat industry leftovers. The collagen is cleaned, boiled, treated with acid, dried, powdered, then mixed with sugar, artificial flavors, dyes, and additional acids like adipic and fumaric for that tangy bite. And if you've ever swallowed a soft gel pill, congratulations, you eat the same thing, only a different flavor. Gelatin doesn't just make desserts. It coats medicine capsules. It made old school camera film possible. It kept military rations fresh. And in crime labs, gelatin blocks simulate human tissue for ballistic tests. Right now, somewhere a scientist is firing a bullet into something that feels exactly like your cherry Jell-O. So the next time you see it wiggle under the fluorescent light of the buffet table, remember, it's dessert, it's recycling, it's science, it's art, and yes, it's made from leftover animal parts. The yuck factor is real. But here's the business takeaway. Jell-O's success wasn't about the product, it was about the positioning. Pearl Waite didn't just sell dessert. He sold an idea. By putting a recipe booklets in the hands of housewives, Jell-O didn't fight for shelf space. It created demand before people even knew they wanted it. The lesson? You don't have to sell harder. You have to sell smarter. Put your products in people's lives before they even decide they need it. Then it's no longer a sale. It's just part of the story. And that, my friends, is the Conant Code.
That's it for this episode of the Conant Code. If you got something out of it, share it with a friend. Follow the show and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. More insights, more strategies, and more code breaking coming soon. Until next time, keep thinking, keep building, and keep pushing forward.